I don't like this hand, but I still think it's a keep. I mean, basically, you keep any 2 or 3 lander, honestly. The Stomping Ground really sucks. I hate drawing that card because it's like every time we draw it, it's kind of negates the advantage of being straight red-white. Why, thank you, Rob. Well, if he's playing Burn, then we basically just win. Although if he plays like a Goblin guy, that'd be interesting as to what we play. Like, do we Rift Bolt it? I think we do. Yeah, we need to Rift Bolt that Goblin guide. Unfortunately. Turn on the scripts? What? That's actually not a bad draw. We might want to play 2 Helixes on turn 4, so we're gonna fetch and tap Sacred Foundry. What do you mean turn on the scripts? I just kind of want him to take a little bit of damage off that because we're not in a rush to unload our hand. So I'm just hoping he has some type of creature or something. And if not, it's really not a big deal. How much burn do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 12 points. I wonder if we could just go phase. Because we're at effective. No, I don't think we could go phase. Fortunately. It's very interesting. We're gonna hold this for potential Searing Blaze. is that we might draw. We're gonna bolt this. I want to hold this for the last possible moment, just in case we just to like bait him into something. Thank God no Skullcrack. I have no reason to believe he actually plays Skullcrack yet. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's Nacatl with a bad draw, honestly. He has so much gas. But I also feel he has like multicolored cards stranded in his hand. Jesus, he has a lot of creatures. It's so awkward that we had to keep thinking about Shard Volley that right now. I mean, we should have did the basic, but whatever. It's in his hand. So we're 3 cards away from killing him. Potentially 2. Alright, he has a bad Nacatl draw deck. If he has a Tarkus command, we go to 1, and we still need to draw Boros Charm. It seems kind of silly, but I think we do Lightning Bolt this. And you have basically we're coin flipping if he has. So if he has a bunch of white cards in hand, then like I think we're a little advantaged, so we don't consider that. So he either has a Tarkus command or Nacatls. So if he has Nacatls, then that play was meh. If he has a Tarkus command, though, that play was correct. Okay, this is one of Lavamancer. This is going to be really annoying. So let's just run this out. Of course, he doesn't have life gain. Alright, Now we're like super dead. We just got flooded out. We drew 6 lands to his 3. I mean, I guess it's fair to say that like Goblin Guy did draw us like 1 land, but oh no. Shit, he does have Nacatls. Oh, that's not gonna do anything. So alright, we're probably dead. Alright, what do we bring in the mirror? These things, these things. Maybe like 2 path is fine. So what do we take out? On the play, I like the Eidolons. Grim Lavamancers are always not fun. We have a lot of 2-drops. I actually think we could cut some Skullcrack. Maybe we don't want the Skullcracks. It seems weird, but like, I don't know. I feel Burn players are cutting Burn hate, and like they're like there's just not many Lightning Helixes floating around anymore. So if we cut Skullcrack, though, we're super soft to Firewalker. I think that's fine on the play. On the draw, we're going to be boarding out these Eidolons and bringing in that 3rd path. And we might bring in back in the Lavamancers. So I think that's, but on the play, I think this is fine, even though it seems a bit reckless. But you always don't really want to go over, like, you want to keep your 2-drops right here, the 17 number. You want to keep it at about 16 to 17. Basically, you don't want 19 or more. If you go over 19 2-drops, you should, that's when you start cutting Boros Charms. So I wonder what, I wonder if that game would have gone differently if we would have just pointed everything at the face, but I honestly feel like we would have just died too. So like died really quickly. Though maybe not. Because we like sort of had lethal when he played that Eidolon, but we were at such a low life total already, I felt. Because we fetch shot, took a hit from Goblin Guide. Alright. I think this is actually a fine keep because the Lightning Helix and the Deflecting Palm is a lot of strength. And then we have like a bolt for like a little tempo play if we don't hit our 2nd land. So I think the upside's very high. I think the fail case is, well, like there's a super fail case where we like just never draw a 2nd land ever. But I feel the not the nut draw, but like the turn 3 get your land, even turn 4 get your land, isn't actually that bad. Although turn 4 get your land might be bad, but we'll see. We're not using Exile. Alright, so we know we have to play around Skullcrack for the game. Well, that was an excellent draw, of course. So I imagine this is getting bolted, which is fine. A Rift Bolt, sure. So if he has Searing Blaze, bleh. But if not, we're in very good shape. Oh wow, that's very conservative. I wonder if he has a second bolt. No, wow, just a Rift Bolt. Huh. So I imagine he's Rift Bolting our Eidolon, so that makes me want to suspend a Rift Bolt and Lightning Bolt at the end of his turn, because it gives us the flexibility and we take no damage off our own Eidolon, which is a really big game. So we're not even going to allow a spike just so we don't take damage off our own Eidolon. And we have this Lightning Helix advantage, so I feel pretty good about this game. Okay, that's fine. I think we Lightning Bolt this. I feel we have more than enough lethal. So now we just kind of got this Mexican standoff, but we're super favored in it, I believe. It's like even if he fetches, I think we actually throw out a Lightning Helix. Wow, he's not even gonna fetch, so he's like pretty scared. It looks like. So the worst thing that could happen here is that he fetches for Deflecting Palm, but that's not even that bad because he has to take 3 to do so. Oh wow. So we just have like pretty solid lethal right here. If he does anything end of turn, he's pretty boned. Well, this is a red-white list. That's why I'm playing the Inspiring Vantage. You can't play it with Wild Nacatl because it doesn't buff him. But in this pure red-white list, I love it. I've been playing 4, actually. People are playing like 2 or 3, but I don't see the downside of playing 4. Like, I still have 10 fetch lands to fuel Lavamancer and whatnot. Not to mention Lavamancer honestly just kind of gets sided out the whole time. I'm just going to Helix him. No reason to have him like play around Deflecting Palm. But again, I don't really like this red-white list. I actually accidentally queued up with it. Alright, so we're on the draw, so these Eidolons go out. So I honestly want to like say he doesn't have freaking Core Firewalker. But I feel that's a little too risky. Because like the way he was fetching and whatnot made it just seem like he honestly just didn't have it. I think we're actually just gonna try with 2 Path to Exiles and 2 Skullcracks. I feel that might bite me in the butt, but it really just, it looked like he wasn't really fetching for white aggressively or anything. So if he just goes Sacred Foundry, Core Firewalker, and next levels me, I mean, sure, but I have no reason to believe that's the case. So the Grim Lavamancer are interesting. Normally I board them out, but with this build, if we board out the Eidolons, we actually have so little threats that we need to keep in the Grim Lavamancers. I mean, they're gonna kind of eat. Well, I feel with the Lightning Helixes, the games will tend to drag out anyway. Because this build, we don't have as many. We don't have Nacatls, and especially on the draw, we don't have Eidolons to contest their creatures to race. So we're going to be pointing a lot of burn at creatures, and then we of course have the like 5 life gain elements to just prolong the game. So the Lavamancers are probably decent in that. Because if it's like Nacatl Mirror, you actually could just ignore the Lavamancer sometimes and just win. But I don't think you'll be in a position to ignore the Lavamancers here. And if they take anything that's not a Searing Blaze, well, that's just excellent. Stomping Ground is haunting me. It's pretty clear keep otherwise. Stomping Ground is definitely busting my balls though. With this hand though, we might be in a position to play it tapped, though I'm not getting my hopes up. Ideally, we just draw Inspiring Vantage and pretty much win the game, I think. The Conservatives start again. Interesting. Alright, let's watch this get lightning bolted. Interesting. So no 1-drop. Okay, fair. So yeah, I think we could. I really don't want to play the Stomping Ground tap, but I think we kind of almost have to. So let's see. We can math it out. So if we play it untapped, we use 1, 2, and the next turn 3, 4. No, I actually think we do play it untapped. We throw these out. This is a little soft to haste creatures, but like, I mean, we know he drew a Tarkus command, so like he would have literally had to rip a haste creature right here. So this is why we make this play. So let's see how far this Deflecting Palm goes. I think it'll be pretty good. He's not slamming a haste creature, so can assume he doesn't have that. Sure. Eidolon, maybe? Nacatl, interesting. So, let's see, we take 3. If we go 12 at face. I actually kind of want to go face. Although this Boros Charm kind of makes me reconsider now. But unless he has like triple bolt, I feel Deflecting Palm the Nacatl. That's like dead to Skullcrack. We could Deflecting Palm the Nacatl and just kind of. Well, that's not lethal. Well, if we draw land, it's still lethal, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to weigh if we die on this turn or not. I think the only way we die on this turn is if he has Skullcrack Bolt. Again, there's 2 Skullcracks, so I think we go with the Deflecting Palm route. Like, we could just Deflecting Palm the Nacatl, honestly. And I'm fine with that. I mean, this is a little nerve-wracking, but... Okay, I think he's definitely gonna Atarkus command us then. Okay, so if we take 5 and go to 4, we're only dead to Boros Charm. Well, that's scary. Ooh. So do we play around Boros Charm? Of course, you could have double bolt too. Well, no, we're gonna go with EOT, Boros Charm, and Bolt. But if you have Boros Charm, we die. And we have to like act now. I feel like he has Boros Charm, but I feel it's best to try for it. Alright, are we dead? He could also have Deflecting Palm. Let's see. That was tough. Maybe we should have played a more... Ooh, interesting. Alright, now I feel like we won? Unless he's memeing us. Wow. Oof. That's scary. I think it was correct though, like I feel now I wonder, I don't know. I felt when we got to his attack step we're like, oh shit, this Nacatl is now really scary. I mean, I felt we could have probably bolted the Nacatl, bolted the Goblin Guide, and still came out and still won that game. Because we'd have a third bolt, a Deflecting Palm, and a Boros Charm. So maybe letting the Nacatl live was an unnecessary risk. I feel maybe we should have killed the creatures. This is a good video to review.